We live over here too. Just check the sound. Bible shop. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise and glory to yeah, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Then my honors to the apostles and elders of Millstone. Salutations to all occupants of the law. Waking back to the time of our Shalom. And we hear another lesson with GMSmia. Out here in the Bible is Edges, prophesied the downfall of America. All right, hey, we're here another day to prophesy. All right, the end of this eon, of this age. All right, to tell you that this place is going to be destroyed out of great America. Our 200 million nuclear warheads. All right. All right, but before it, those nukes coming. All right, all hell's going to break loose. It's good to speak of Jacob's trouble. All right, there's going to be a lot of pain and suffering for those that didn't turn and repent and serve Yahweh outside. All right, thought it was a game the whole time. We thought that the reason why they was out here for show. Not understand that we're here are sent by Yahweh outside to give you a chance to repent. Y'all got any precepts to start this?
Look at Jeremiah 30, starting at verse 7. Alas, that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. It's going to be the time like never before. That's going to be the day. So chapter, time like never before. All right, worse than World War I, worse than World War II, worse than the Atlantic slave trade. All right, slavery, 70 AD. All right, going into captivity under the Babylonian and the Persian Medes. All right, Greeks and the Romans, all that. Time like never before, and Jake playing around. See, you niggas gonna understand when you cannot eat. There's no food, there's no more food in these stores. Your stomach is growling. Then you niggas gonna try to ask where's God. All right, but the Lord says, seek me while I can be found. But he shall be saved out of it.
He that will be saved out of it is the elect. Are those that return unto Yahweh outside before you evil days. Right before. All right, because it's going to be a time that the prophet's not going to be on the highways and hedges. We're here to prophesy and tell you before. All right, so when all these things coming, it will be what? Public enemy number one is going to point up the heavenly Father, heaven is out there. All right, and just now, the Lord is just bringing judgment. Now it's time for the Lord to show his power. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? 2020 should have been an eye-opener to the majority of people. That this shit is fucked up. Like we seen this devil shut down the world. Shut down the world. Like if you was not an essential worker, you had to stay home. This nigga gave you the stimulus checks. See, that was basically that was a small, where like what's gonna come when all hell breaks loose and you get a universal income. Alright, you can use certain things. That was just being in your house and not moving. Alright, 15-minute cities. Alright, you're able to just go here and there, restrictions. Alright, if you go against the government, fuck. You're not gonna be able to that's something?
No, you said prelude.
There's a prelude to water, that's the word. Prelude. Alright, that's what it was. Alright? You could search at any time certain things you could buy too many eggs. Too many waters. It's a limit. Alright, that's the same thing the devil gonna bring. You can't eat too much meat, too much meat that ain't sold. They gotta eat bugs and breed evil. Crickets. No. And it's all coming because he didn't want to serve that much down shop. The Lord says something's gonna eat. Well, that's the time that we're coming in, man. The time of unsurety. Alright, if you don't have this truth. Alright, it's gonna be a time where you're gonna go inside the house and cut on the lights, try to cut on the lights, and there's not gonna the light will come out. Well, you don't see no light. I'm telling on the faucet, no water come. Push down on the toilet. Alright, and you don't see no toilet going down. No water water coming to the house. And you know that causes disease. Pestilence. Think COVID was bad. Let's see when the Lord unleashed this shit, man. Dead bodies all over the place.
Yeah, and they're already talking about because of lack of immigrants, there's nobody can work these farms, man. You know, like these farmers, they lost damn near 100% of their work.
Yeah. Nick, a regular Judah and Judah, all right, dealing with Southern tribe, all right, and Edomites are not going to work. Those farmers' jobs. There was one time the farmer said that, like 15, 20 years, he never got like the Americans up like to be a farmer, right? Like, you know, harvest is bad, right?
Americans don't like to work hard.
Don't like to work hard. You can't got this called exemplars, pasture, right? That's willing to work hard. You know, so we're going to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Vanessa, dog, out of all of Vanessa, we need to eat like the most, dog. Out of North Tribe, right? Like Vanessa, we know we run along with Vanessa, we push that, you know. And we fight migrate, you know. I know down that truck. Now you screaming, Judah, come up.
I'm thinking that was singing that song, she got the point of view.
Judah ain't gonna help you. Judah think he better than you, dog. The same thing happened, you know, when North Tribe got kicked out of the land.
Yeah.
That's all that.
Y'all got kicked out.
But then Southern Kingdom came up next.
Yeah, that's the thing. And the market will say, hey, North Tribe first, but Judah get worse.
Right now it's Levi.
Right now it's Levi. Yeah, because Levi almost, you know, dream. I'm going to change my life.
Land of opportunity.
Land of opportunity, the land of milk and honey, gold. The streets are paved with gold. You can be anything. You know, you be Levi somewhere. You can be a doctor, a lawyer. Why you waste your life away? We all heard that shit, man.
So, Ezekiel 33, verse 7 says, "From now until the man I have set thee as a watchman to the house of Israel, therefore thou shalt hear thy words."
So we are set as watchmen to the house of Israel. All right, so we're supposed to be watching, praying, and warning the people. It's a part of our prophet duty. All right? That's what the Lord is requiring us to do. All right, so us telling you, all right, that the Ark of Egypt is the Ark of Peace. That's a major prophecy. Right? That's a life or death situation. So if the prophet, if someone is saying they're a prophet or they're anointed, they're sent by God, Hashem outside, they're playing with the Ark of Peace. You got to run your way as fast as you can. Right? They're changing it every year. So they're changing it. The breakdown of that prophecy. All right, so it's a double-minded man. He's in all his ways, man. You're supposed to be running far away. Now that's a fucking major prophecy. That's a life or death. The Lord said if you worship the beast and receive his mark, you're going to be put to death, man.
Can't repent.
You can't repent from that. All right? Yeah. Right. Before the nukes get shot, the mark gotta be implemented and enforced upon the people, where everybody is gonna have to make a choice. You know, a choice. If they're gonna receive it or not. And it's really not, you know, the Lord already made the choice. But we still dealing with the physicality. Right? So we're gonna enter truly within the worship of peace. Are receiving that are willing to death to not receive it. It's a major prophecy, and Israel, Israelites are playing around with that, man. That's not a game. Talk about because all the nations are upset with each other. How are they going to push the chip? God, earth is given to the hands of the wicked, right? When you got Psalms 83, they all is with the NWO. They all with the New World Order. The Lord is put an evil spirit upon the nations. All right? He's going to cause it where America is going to snake them once again. All right? Snake them. And they're going to say, fuck America. And they're going to press the fucking button. But they're all in cahoots. That's how all the visual system.
So you got that picture of George Bush, still the president, and president of China, all of them. I got a quick one for you. Proverbs 24, verse 21. My son, fear thou the Lord, and the king, and meddle not with them that are given chains.
Figure out what you're going to shine with. They constantly changing the fucking document. And for some reason, people that's with them, they're just with it.
I remember he used to say, oh, it's June, ain't no microchip. Like he used to start from the message station. Microsoft microchip.
Just stop the name. Then they work back the name stuff.
I went on the website the other day, and they're starting to change their tone on the market release. Now they're trying to say it's digital. You're going to have to buy it. They're about to change their document again.
Yeah. There was one of the big companies basically going into the ship. You know, saying that it is. Right. So there, I don't know if they have the inside piece. I know. Yeah. You know, but you know, there's a buyer. You know.
How you going to have one happen?
When you have the head space and the else. That's confusion. No, but as Apostle said, he goes to bring it down. Bring it down. And then David truth is going to stand alone. Everything else is wrong. Whatever.
One more verse. For their calamity, Proverbs 24, verse 22, for their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of the both?
Calamity becomes sudden. Right? Because he ain't making money. He got bread, right? Soon, all right? Anybody, you know, calamity coming. Don't get judged. So the destruction coming. It's a serious time today. No time to be playing around. That's what the first one was for myself. No time to be playing around. Right? You know, when you're outside company, you have the garment on. Right? That you one of those wise women, you know? Not those foolish virgins, but the wise virgins. Right? They have an oil. Enough oil for your back. You know what? They come like, yeah, fuck, man. That's what the first thing was myself. No?
This is, jumping back to 3, I'm going to jump up to verse 3. It says, if when he sees the sport upon the land, he's going to choke it and warn the people.
Sound the alarm. Cry loud, spread not. That voice as a trumpet. Show my people their transgression. And also history their sins. You gotta sound the alarm. Say you love your brother. Alright? We're supposed to tell our brother, hey, a train, get off the tracks, the train is coming.
It says, verse 4, whosoever hears the sound of the trumpet, take not warning, the sword come and take him away.
Our warning you is going to take you. Hey, you don't die. It is what it is. But you've been warned. Alright? There's no hope for your sins. And so the blood is on your own hands. That's what we have to be out here. Alright? So you're not supposed to be hands in the pocket or every other 3-4 months you out here teaching you what to take. You got to be institutionality. Constantly. Are you able to walk? Are you able to talk? Alright? Are you able to do with it every father? That's what our big brother outside is example of. Alright, go ahead.
It says, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet, he took no warning.
You see that? The outside said, choose compassionate ordinance, flee into the mountain. If you did flee, you got caught up. Now the Lord gave you a sign for alarm. They thought it was a game. Now they kept communicating with them. Yeah. Because they didn't want to take heed. We sound the alarm. The wicked's coming. Esau is coming. Esau is coming. Prepare yourself spiritually. All right, so you need to withstand the wiles of the devil. Right? All right, but our people think it's a game. They think that he got a bargain and bullshit all day. And I give the Lord this 5 minutes. He's called on his name. That's what they watch a video. Go ahead, verse 5.
That's because Jake really in his mindset don't think he in captivity. They really think that that he's free just because he's able to get a job, go in and out of his house whenever he wants to. And I think it's just right. That can be taken away at any point in time.
All right, this nigga say you gotta pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to buy a plot of land and just own it. You're not supposed to pay a year property tax every year. It's supposed to be your land. You're supposed to be, I have in Indiana land. All right, if it's not a land that you can build stuff or a farm, you can't build certain things. You can't build certain things. You're limited. You can't reclaim. You free, but you can't collect rainwater, right? How does that make sense? That's natural. How much should they be able to fucking make a what you call a well, right? You know? Let me see it. Get my own water, but I gotta go to him for all things. That's a curse. Right? So how the fuck are we free? See? 2021, you told you that you can't go nowhere. So how are you free? Nah. I mean, down here, they, you did the company when you shut down for a month. You know? You shut down for a month. That's why everybody was coming here. You know, a month and a half. It was just going to that party and do the bush. Right? You go for simple.
It says, he heard the jumping and took down warning. Blood shall be upon him. And he that taketh warning shall be controlled.
He that took warning. That's why we out here. Listen to the neck. Alright, so when the neck hears this thing, alright, you get the fuck out of here. So that, you gotta push. If you want to get out of here, you gotta do the work. It's a requirement. You want to get out of here, you want to be the kingdom of heaven, you gotta work. Right? The Lord will set it up where they have to help draw the truth out of the elect. Where they can retain, educate, return to them, cause in one mind and one heart. And repent. Stop being a fucking heathen. Right? Acknowledging that they're the sons of the living power.
And you know, it says, but if the watchman see the sword come, and go let the trumpet, and the people shall warn, the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood are required. The Lord said,
Yes, he's going to die because, he went off. I would go to them on you because he was not being a brother. All right, he was not being a neighbor. When you go into the law, that's what the law is about. Being a brother, being a fellow Israelite to your fellow Israelite. You got to deal with it with brother. Right? So one of the things you got to make not to suffer sin upon your neighbor. Huh? Got that? You know? You see something going on, you supposed to call it out. You know what I'm saying? You love a brother, you're supposed to call it out.
Being a brother's keeper.
Being a brother's keeper. Yeah, so basically, in a sense, you're being fucking what is his name? Cain. Where's my brother? You're not worried about one of your brothers. Or you got me and brother's keeper. Or you being like him, my brother, yeah, both of them. That's the nation.
I got it. Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
You got something to say about this. All right. I got to stay on the side. I want you to put the one. Right? Hey, brother, not really worshiping God. All right, our power is jealous power, now you about to get fucked up. That's what we doing. What we doing, we telling Israel like, hey, that's not enough. The Lord coming back. You have, out of everybody, you have a chance of salvation. So repent. Put yourself, in the best position to get salvation. Get salvation. Times that we come in there, you don't want to get judged alive. Right? You don't want to learn death by faith. Take steps out. You don't want to go through that, man. You don't want to go through, you know what I'm saying? Being thick for 5 months. And then you got your mindset. That you are 2 weeks to change your mindset. Looking at your son that he's food. He's perfect. He's a wild goose steak. You know? It's so hard.
Right.
You know? Because, hey, if we serve y'all by ourselves to them, we're going to see them about football. So that's what I get. The rest we going to go through to show our faith. But the Lord got us.
Definitely family.
Definitely family. The Lord shall redeem us. So when somebody said they love their kids, they ain't got no truth. They don't really love their family.
You don't have a covenant with a real covenant.
Are you going to get covered? Right? All everybody would break through saying, he might be the one rapping and push you to death. No, the Lord for the let you. And he said, not sword. He said, because not sword. The Lord for the let this man loose for a while. All right? It's like, there's a thing with talking to David. When he asked David, how you going to judge Israel? Right? And David said, hey, you don't have it. The Lord said, first of all, angel. Angel was slain. The Lord said, hey, chill. But King David asked because he was on his faith. The Lord had mercy on him. Right, but that's what it is. The Lord is going to let this experience, right? Where they vengeance. All right? You don't want nothing about that, man. You don't want nothing about that. I'm telling you, return to the most high with the same man. You don't want none of that, man. You niggas think y'all tough, but hey. They say, mighty man shall probably be better than that. They ain't no nigga that just because he can lift 500 pounds. Men of war. Men that put niggas in bodies. Got bodies.
Right. That made this big in their craft. This is a level to life.
Yeah. You're going to get busy.
It's the Lord.
Go ahead, bro.
It's the Lord that's setting these things. So if it's the Lord that's setting these things, who's the one that's going to be able to protect that edge? Except the Lord is up there.
The Lord knows all the traps. He saw all the traps. His snares. He's the one that will give the guy all the traps. Don't go this way. See, don't make a left on the left. All right, the angel will be God. The only way that you have an angel God is where every father and angel name written in the book. But you should put yourself in the best position, so hopefully you'll call that number.
Yeah, I got it.
This is James 5:19. It says, Brethren, if any one of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converted the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins.
So it's warning and telling you to repent. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. Right? So, hey, there's no, you might think this work is small and it's great. Greater form of love, like the brother said. What we're doing, we're not money and living sacrifice. All right? To bring in the elect. All right? Re-educate the elect in the spirit.
Yeah, those are
Yeah, I'm going to bring this one out real quick because he said that the Lord's angel is going to be protected. The Lord's going to send an angel. Right? It's been a long time for us to talk.
Proving that, making sure that that's not happening again. All right? Taking sure the state, not delivering. All right, still here.
Daniel 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, great prince, standeth before the children of thy people.
Children of our people, the Israelites.
There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
Worst time ever is we're approaching. worst time ever. And here at Babylon, you gotta understand that you can bear arms. If you're not young, you can have as much arms as you want. I think in Texas, instead of peace, each person has a gun. It's 2 on 3. Just in Texas.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's strapped.
Everybody's strapped. People that's not supposed to be strapped are strapped here. Yeah. Whatever.
There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Those that have the mark of exemption on their forehead. Alright? And if we go to Ezekiel and say, those that sign pride for all abominations done against the world. You're supposed to be signed. You're not supposed to be in agreement with this world. Alright? Because the world is inverse or contrary to how much you know shot. Alright? These niggas say it's okay for a man to marry a man. He says it's okay for a kid to change the gender. Alright? This nigga don't have a girl at all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me 21 drinks. But a little kid can make a big decision that you're gonna change the sex. See the body, you see the stupidity in this world? The hypocrisy in this world? How dumb these people are? Yeah, 13, 18. You join the army.
Right, so you're allowed to tote a gun and wield a weapon and put people to death before even being able to walk to a bar and buy a beer.
Sound backward as that, but a little boy can say, I'm a little girl today. That's what we live in. A little boy can say, I'm a little girl today. And if you're a parent, you come against that, you use your children.
And in California, right? Age, they authorize the age 12.
Shall be sold.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. To surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
You're supposed to be fucking mad. Alright, so you're not supposed to sin. You should be angry. You be angry but not sin. Alright, you're supposed to be upset with this shit, man, because we came into the understanding of real life is supposed to really be. Alright, how the law, statutes, and commandments supposed to be executed or established on earth. Alright? And who we really are. We want to that you are actually a prince. With the power. Alright, you're on the bottom. Fuck, man. This is not life. This is not what I or name. Fuck, dog. Nigga work so hard. Right? I work so hard, get paid Friday. On Sunday, I lost all my money by Sunday. That's the fucking wicked. That will hold. That's why you're supposed to be upset. A man can't be a man. Alright, your woman is oppressing you or ruling over you. She can do what the fuck what she want to do. Alright? The kids can do what the fuck they want to do. This is a place that you're oppressed. This is a place that is not good for you. This is not your rest. This ain't no fucking rest. This is oppressed. Oppressed. Never oppressed here, man. I say much wisdom, much grief, paraphrasing it. Much sorrow, you know? It's like, what the fuck, man?
So you look at us, this is bad news. Like we telling them something so negative. It's the gospel. When you hear this truth, I should be like, it's supposed to be like a relief.
Yeah.
Like, we got something to hope for. You know, something better is coming.
Yeah.
This is not just it.
They say the truth shall set you free.
Right.
No? You know what I'm saying? Like, we came in like, damn, okay, everything I understand. You know? It makes sense. Why am I supposed to shop? Now we have hope and expectation. Alright, man, then we fucking have to get to the bed.
And even King David. King David. King David. Give me riches. Give me enough to pull my belly for the day. That's how you gotta be like, all right, you gotta 5 months from now, I'm gonna have, or 10 years from now, I'm gonna have this and that. You understand the times that we're in, and that the Lord is really gonna come through. At the end of the day, the real prize is salvation. That's the real prize. That's what matters.
That's what matters.
That's what Lord said.
That's what it's like. Life is that. We're trying to run into immortality. Everlasting life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to live forever and praise God by shine. Perfection. You know? Being able to live that. Alright, we have not lived in a minute. Alright? Since the time of summer. Since we had our summers. We've been in captivity, being depressed. Our fucking leaders believe us. Alright, but it also go back because we wanted to be like them. We didn't want to have a standard. We like in the ways of the heathens, the ways of the point. Right? Where? Really bring up this up.
This is Ecclesiastes 1. And in verse 18 it says, for much wisdom is much grief. He that increases knowledge increases sorrow. See?
Much wisdom is grief, increasing knowledge is sorrow. Once you really learn how the world is you don't see this shit. You're upset. Fuck, man. That's the part of the bitter. Yeah. One of the bitter. That's true, man. Cross all of y'all shots. You know, going through this. Doing. Fighting. Fighting against the flesh. Fight against less desires. Even something that's lawful can destroy you. Being first and foremost myself. Something that's lawful can do too much. Too much of anything is bad. And you in captivity, are you in sorrows to certain things that could be lawful. You're doing too much of it because you're trying to mask hurt. You know? Trying to mask the hurt. Trying to mask it. And it cause you to fall, you know? There's too much of that. We know. We got devices. We know.
1 Corinthians 6:12, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any.
So it can be lawful. I'll make it be something like pursuing and showing. Drinking the woman. Affairs of this world. No, that's a desire. It can destroy you.
Yeah, those things they got spirits on them. Like drinking, that's a spirit.
Say spirits on them. And if you know, what I told you think that you go in there like shit sweet, you get over time. You don't go in the mindset like, hey, I had a circumstance here. You get God. Or you get God. Because in a sense, you're being prideful. You know? You're being prideful in a sense. Anything you do, you gotta do measurement, habits, all planets, your abomination, myself. You know? But even if it's lawful, how can you have to balance it out? It's going to cause you to stumble and fall. You know? Yeah. Like that's
First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
big thing. You gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? You find saying you abusing that bitch.
Yep.
You know?
Feel good.
I done did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? Find another lick at work. You know what I'm saying? You get caught and then you fuck up. But the Lord was there like, you doing too much. Right? That's in anything. You know? That's in anything. You use the word, don't abuse it.
affection of the flesh is waiting in any corner.
The flesh is never satisfied. All right? The flesh is never satisfied. You always, hey, you ate today, you gotta get in. Drunk water, you always gotta drink. Maybe you just came from being, what's in your nut? You want another nut. For brothers to understand, the flesh is never satisfied. That's why the Lord said, put it in subjection. That's the first and foremost go. You gotta put this shit in subjection. He's never full. He always wants more. More.
I say to our Apostle Paul is known to especially also while he goes through words such as Epicurean and Stoic. Okay, he breaks down Epicurean, and I'll read it off definition here. It says Epicurean prioritize pleasure and ordinary pain as the highest good, achieved through simple living and friendship. Stoicism, on the other hand, emphasizes virtue and living in accordance with nature as the most noble, something we cannot be controlled. So that balance is important, man. If you're trying to change this truth, we have to have the mindset of being Stoic, right? Not giving too much pleasures, having that balance, not being overtaken by the pleasures.
Very thing. In the flesh. Sometimes you fall. All right, but the mindset is get back up. That balance, all right, that gets you back up is the word. It's true. That's what the balance is, the word. You see that you're doing too much of the flesh, so bring it back to, bring it back to equal. You gotta get in that word. You gotta be in spirit. Go watch a video. Don't go do a video. Shit, pray. Something spiritual. Get the Lord 2 minutes. After the word, during this word, you give the Lord 1 second. Most valuable to the law, but this is the most high.
This is Proverbs 30, verse 8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies, and give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. And friends, now not giving just too much of the Lord gives us exactly what we need. And even in Lord's Prayer is to give you my daily bread. And Lord gives you what you need for the day. So that we don't get overtaken. If you get too much aside, they're going to bug out. If you get too much money, now you get private. Okay?
So we won't fall off. That's the way. Unless you need one of your prayers, man. Lord, don't take my Holy Spirit away. All right? With this devil, the one line sitting in the bottom. We in Miami, man. You get caught anyway. Any fucking way, man. That's just Babylon, period. But being a city where it doesn't sleep. There are places that they don't have one o'clock. Man, this shit, you spiritual up to 6. Yeah. 24 hour liquor stores in certain parts of South Florida. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours McDonald's. So this place don't sleep. Alright, if you're not right, like we see it all the time, the Lord gives a glimpse. To be able to certain places. Now, you see a new boat. You see a new boat in town. Why? Because he's not on some type of dope and he's out of there. That's sprung out. That's what this world does. You get sprung the fuck out. If you're not grounded, if your foundation is not solid, right? If your foundation is not solid, all right, you're going to wait. All right, you're going to be broken. Right, so we have to be solid and true. So when the rain and the wind blow, all right, we still stand 10 toes down in the spirit.
You don't want to be that tree that's holding down the all
Yeah.
that shit out there.
This is Matthew 7, verse 24, it says, therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man who built his house upon the rock.
That rock is the outside. It's truth. The truth is the foundation. That's your roots. Right? You know the seed, and then it gets root, and then you know the stem, and then the leaves and the trunks grow. The branches grow up. God is the foundation for it. The roots gotta grow so it's solid so that you're big. You can hold itself up. You know what I'm saying? Grab the soil, but that's the foundation. This is the truth. That's why you gotta learn the milk. Milk is the foundation. Milk. Sincere milk. So sometimes it's best if you go back to the milk. That's if you start drinking pig. Go back around, keep your foundation soft. There's no holes or no gaps in your foundation. Right?
The Bible says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, the winds blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
Founded upon the rock, saying it was not movable, unshakable. Right? Nothing you can sustain. All right, that's the elect. Enduring, those that endure to the end, they overcame, they stand. The test of time. Right? Persecution. Jacob's trouble. All right, the news. They fought. It was a fight. It's a constant fight. That's why Paul said, you're not like them that beat in the air. It's a fight now. You got to get back up. You might get hit. You might fall. Get back fucking up, man. It ain't a good fight if you ain't if somebody will get fucking knocked out, knocked down. How about you come back here as like rock? Dude. Everybody like that one, you know? And then the Rocky, all of them, Rocky get that momentum. Come back up. Boom. Now the comeback is the spirit of Yahweh Shah. It's already your faith. That's what it is, your faith. Our faith is going to be tested. As you building your foundation properly, it'll be tested. You can't get uprooted. The devil will come down. You got to understand, the devil, he wants to shake. He's going to agitate. Satan will agitate. All right? He's going to agitate. All right? But we have to stand. You really go about this, about how much you're outside. The mind says, you're willing to die for this, right? Because you know this is the truth. Right? Fuck everything else. I'm not, fuck, I'm going to never want to be destroyed. The fuck is I'm going to sell out? The fuck I'm holding on to? So I don't have nothing here. The fuck you holding on to, man? Right? All right, but hey, Dave, you know that secret market, first piece, and you can put it down. So why not? You are being put to the best like hell. Why not die righteously? For a righteous cause. Be the first one risen up. What was that guy outside the first risen up? Hey. Yeah. So imagine they still, their story in, what's going to be told about them. But he knows that there's still enough on the earth. Your testimony is still epic, You stood. To the news. All right, how many people when they probably see the news going to curse out the news? I'm saying, you seen the fucking news. It's like right here. You got to have my shot. Hey, whatever is my judgment call, I'm like, what's my shot? Some people gonna get the Job, it's like some most high God. Some people gonna fall for it. Like, baby, we need some food, go take the chip. Nah, I ain't taking no fucking chip. Hey, it be a scenario, your whole family take the chip. I'm gonna say, I as a man, I say, deuces, y'all good. The Lord got it. I'll see you later. I'll get y'all back. But that's no devil. That's a faith.
You understand what's going on. Some brothers don't even go through that. When the whole family got checked. You're going to have to be a man of the Lord and walk away from that. Some people going to fall. Because you love the world. You love the world more than the Lord. You love your family more than the Lord. You gotta be vice versa. You gotta love the Most High first. Then you love your family. Then you love, the Lord is first. That's the first love. You know what I'm saying? So don't lose the eyesight of your first love. That's the first love. So if you can get the best in this truth.
It shall come to pass that in all the lands there is more than 2/3 parts therein shall die.
2/3 of what people hear that amount of death. All right, you put 2/3, divide it into the decimal, 666. Those that worship the beast and receive the victory. That 2/3 of the house of Israel will be put together. Whatever.
1/3 shall be left there.
Third, that 1/3, exit. That's the 44,000. All right? Gonna be delivered. All right, that's what we want. We want deliverance. That's the expectation. Salvation. I want to be saved. I have to be saved. That's the only thing. I gotta be saved. I'm not here. That's the only option. Gotta be saved. Luke starts coming down. Gotta be saved. I want to be saved. That's the elect mindset. I want to be saved. All right, go ahead.
And I will bring the 3rd part from the fire and will refine them as silver in the fire.
The third part going through the fire. All right? And silver and gold. The Lord is trying to. The Lord right there. All right, just as said the mission of that fire. All right, you ain't gonna put it too low, you get burnt. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel the fire, but have faith. You're gonna feel that heat. Who's that? Burn the truth, run it down on you. You're gonna feel that heat. Not eating probably for a couple of days. You're gonna feel that heat. But we have to remain faithful, humble. Remember, what's the goal? The goal is the goal is to continue to live on my Father no matter what. Who's outside? Outside of the house. During all things. We have to pick up our cross and endure all things. What's going on pipe? That's coming down the pipeline. We have to endure that, man. That's why we've been reading. That's why we are preparing our minds and what's coming. That I might be put to death to this, and I'm willing to die for you. I'm willing to. Now, about you, I keep that spirit on me. I'm willing to die for you. I'm willing to live my life for the elect.
Sirach 4:28.
Like, see that one?
Yeah, just a little bit, but you did on the end.
Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Strive unto the truth, unto death. See, we're coming to this truth. So we're not as scared as we used to be in the world. But we understand that the Most High has the power of life and death. Some of us are going to have to taste death. Some of us are going to be beheaded. You don't know what your story. You're headed for the truth. We got to be willing to get Lord. That's my Bible. We go through it. For the spirit of endurance. They said, step in my stone. All right, let me maybe get beheaded. Do it to the head for you. And it's the protection of the shine. It's for you to be glorified. So in this action, let me glorify you. Let you be glorified. All right, hey, you might get, all right, you know, your hands in the guillotine. You crazy out my shit outside. There's an elect man behind you. All right, but the Lord, he's not going to be beheaded. You stripping his faith. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord's going to be glorified in all things. See, it's not about you. You got to understand this truth is not about you. This wrong is not about you. You're doing the will of the Heavenly Father. So we laying our life in the Heavenly Father, man. That's my lot. No, that's my lot to be the head of multitudes and heal people. That's my lot. They gave it to the son of my lot. All right, so you be glorified. It's my lot to, make, like the outside, when you turn the loaves and fish to, multiply it. You might, brothers gonna do that. Some brothers gonna be having large people following them they can't protect. Yeah. So whatever your lot is, like that Father to guide you that you can do in perfection in His name, right? That's how you come in, man. You come in, you probably change, you probably go to another gear. Right? You're not gonna be teaching soon no more. Right? I have, heal. Some brothers gonna heal people that have pestilence. That are sick to build their faith. How should I say you'll do greater works than I do? I'm gonna go through that party. Testimony, man.
I don't have to.
No testimony.
Don't test no testimony. You gotta be tested, Arkin. Your faith gotta be shown if you're really about it. That's when you're gonna say, these are guys that stood stiff for my name. Say, nobody could even question it. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, ain't good. Lord kept a spirit upon me. When I was partying your bullshit on Saturday, man, out here, constantly, doing videos, reading, fellowship, being brotherly. I was being selfish, being a nigga all the whole time. Go ahead.
Book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, says the Lord power, that will set famine in the land, not a famine of bread and water, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Most High Yahweh.
There's going to be a time the Lord's going to draw wisdom. Either Ezra, draw wit, wisdom. You never go back in the chambers. Right? So you never hear this truth. This truth is going to be accessible forever. Alright, so the Lord is blasting this truth. Blasting this in your time when the Lord's confused. So that's why you gotta get this truth now. Now. Alright, build your faith now. So you're able to have that full foundation. Alright, build that heart to be able to stay in that heart. So now it's time. Now it's time to seek the Lord while you're in the house. Call upon Him while you're here. Right? It's going to work on me.
He said, "They shall wander from sea to sea."
They're going to wander sea to sea to find this truth. Remember back then, there's a fucking Starbucks. Or, a scene place. Behind here. Downtown. You ain't going to find us. Lord hiding us, man. Right? Alright? Esau going to censor the truth. Alright? You're going to be limited on what you can watch on YouTube or certain different platforms. Apps. That is God, because He is mine, because He get control of the news. He's losing the information here. Alright? That's why you see right now, if you really pay attention to all the bullshit on these platforms, all the distraction, AI, bullshit, deception. If you're not even being attentive or paying attention, you get got on certain things. There's always some bull out there go on Facebook. LeBron James been traded. He ain't even get traded. It's like bully, like fuck on, you know what I'm saying? Clickbait type shit. So that's why we gotta be brought in this truth and know what's going on, so you don't get fucking deceived. This devil is gonna come back and try to deceive. So it's possible. It's very possible that he'll deceive the very next. So we gotta be paying attention. Stay out on the swoop. I went there and said, he's in the mountain outside of the body. You should know that. You should know that you're outside of the body. He's not gonna be in the mountain. He's coming on the church. He's coming to the crowd. So, he might do an editing innovation. You know there's no fucking green aliens. You know what I'm saying? Project Blue Beam. Alright? Talking about I see all different types of, Muhammad, Buddha, all this become one.
They shall wander from sea to sea, and to the north
worthless. And the mindset, really, the mindset, you're a spiritual being. You niggas catch me when you work for I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. Black. I'm a Christian. Not very. Like Martino off the ground. That's what these niggas are. Niggas say he African American. Two fucking Roman generals. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fucking Ham's gonna tell you I'm Ethiopian. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't say that's a new term. Back then it's to say, okay, I'm from this tribe. You make sure you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Now,
They know
the difference. Yes. Only one now you see the Lord showing that his hand is Jacob over there and that's why Afro beats again. You know? Oh fuck, you see it. You see how they move in the hill. So it's Jake over there now. His hand over there too.
And even Jake too.
Go ahead.
Even Jake too, that they be, you know, like in Nigeria shit or Ghana. They be looking down on Judah over here in America because of all the wickedness and all the vulture and captivity. Yup. They run it down.
So you don't forget about Nigeria, they come over here, they be better. Even Levi come over here and be better. You know? You know, because they look at it like we've been here for 15 years and I have a house, car. You know, Judah is still on Section 8. He doesn't even have his own business. Even Northside does the same shit. Northside come here and he already got a business for 4 years. I'm about to stop understanding. Nigga, you for 2-3 years, nigga, you was saving your money. You was paying, I was checked up for a while. To get your business. Now put your hand together. Judah ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? You saw destroyed, but you was so bad. Because that's the head tribe, you know that prophecy that everybody wants to listen to verse 2. Right there, right now he's a coward lion. We're going to rise something over, we're going to rise him up.
Go into not great understanding. That's what we're bringing out. Good news.
Great news. The best news.
The Lord has taken us from obscurity and ultimate death, and He's now offering us to be His sons, man. He's offering us to be God, pretty much.
Oh, right, you thought you was nothing, right? You thought you was a spiritual like that, right? I was talking to you. All right, you was talking that you was, he's the head, you know, he's the best people in the world, right? The smartest, the handsomest, the one that have the most money. Why you come to this truth? Like, hell nah. Sons. You look down upon that nigga.
Right. Romans 9:4 says, who are the Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises.
So proving that he knew the heaven and the Israelites. New covenant for the Israelites. Right? Not to the other nations. The Lord seems that it doesn't change. The same today, the same as yesterday. Alright, so. Alright.
Verse 5 says, who are the fathers of whom, as concerning the flesh, Mashiach came, who over all,
The Lord, see, how shall I came to people? They have a pedigree or a lineage, flesh. It's kinsmen as people. You read over the 9 chapters. Prayer, the knowledge of the Lord, the glory of the law. Are the Israelites? He said, come to them. Alright? They back to this shit is universal. All you gotta do is just use works. You say you can do the fucking what you can be a sexual, you can be a witch, you can be a Islam. You Christ is first your Savior, you're saved. You don't have to have no work. Spend out the week.
fathers of the fool asked concerning the question, why should I came of the all most high blessed forever man? Not as of the word of the most high have not taken effect, for they are not all Israel.
So not all Israel's of the Israel of the Most High, the elect. Right? Yes, all Israel going to be saved. On this side, the elect is going to be saved. Then the elect. All right, then everybody's come back to the kingdom of heaven. And then what? They was get the blessing of the blessing. Understand the covenant.
Now, you're
Gonna get it. You're eventually gonna get it. But it's best to get it now. To be able to see the downfall of the enemy. Alright? And see the kingdom being built. Alright? Seeing that, even start with the watch out for the kids. Those that means other heathens going to captivity. It would be a good feeling to see them going to captivity. Now down to bringing you their daughters and their gold and their silver. That's only where Mark always says one time. Alright, that's going to be in the church, one time. So it's something that you're going to be a part of. Alright, you're going to be a part of it. It's only going to happen one time. The coronation is going to happen one time. So strive unto the truth, unto death. Keep this truth. Hold it tight. Hold it tight like something precious. If you go in 2nd Ezra, 7th chapter, where's that? There's another one that man, he's selling everything. Find a treasure. He sold everything.
Find that one treasure.
Find that treasure. That's that true treasure. So we sold everything. He gave up our life for this, the care of his life for this truth. We picked it up and we hold the chip like. I'm not letting it go. You understand this is everlasting life. I'm not letting it go. This is my life, my life. It's my baby right here. Hold it check, hold it tight.
Go ahead. After 13:44, it says, begin the kingdom of heaven like the treasure in the field.
Treasure in the field.
That was when a man had found, he hid it.
Find it, stuff on the road. I get a spring. Very precious. Let me take it.
Then for joy thereof, Noah considered all that he had.
Selling everything. Fuck this life. Fuck the cares of this world. Fuck this house. Fuck the ain't my family. But them right now. I get the joy of the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me too much. I'm trying to shoot something. You might see, hey, I gotta go to work. I might get to the right job for 30 minutes, I think. Whatever. But hey, in the back end, you're gonna think, hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because without you, you're gonna sacrifice it. Go ahead, brother.
And by that field.
Buy that field. When you buy that field, we put our what? Put our treasures in heaven, right? When you found out this shit here, bullshit, nothing here. All this shit's gonna be destroyed. That picket fence, that big house that you wanted, that you got, earned, all gonna be duplicated. And then that roller sports you there, spend so much money for it, all that's gonna be burnt. Buying it for our
Matthew chapter 19, verse 7. Then answered Peter and said unto them, behold, we have forsaken all.
They have forsaken all. Forsaken all. Alright? Let's get a big game here. Let's get a big warrior. MMA fighters. Alright, we said, fuck that. That doesn't matter. I don't want that. It's typical. I want to turn the light on. Unbroken crown. That's what I want. I don't. The fuck is a trophy is? What the fuck is that? Who's gonna remember? Who's gonna say, where's Michael Jordan? Gonna be a regular nigga? Oh, they're gonna say this, that. That's who's gonna get this, that. You don't give a fuck about Kobe, LeBron James. They run for a corruptible crown. You know what I'm saying? And they put themselves in that position to subjection to that corruptible crown.
You said the new heavens that you earth.
The girl of righteousness. So we want that incorruptible crown. That's what we fight. You understand that shit? I can have that. Everybody say, that's why I meant to say you can have. You know what I'm saying? You can have that. People become stiff. But this truth, no one can take it from you. Only the Most High. Yeah, it's going to happen. If you got this truth, you got it. Okay?
Since we have forsaken all and followed thee, what shall we have therefore? And Yahweh said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, and the generation when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Yahshua Israel. How shall I say, man? All right, you're gonna have one position in the kingdom. All right, you're gonna have 12 thrones. It's gonna be a righteous order. All right, you're gonna have Yahweh, obviously the righteous promise of Yahweh Shai, King David.
You're going to have everything that your heart desires. See, you can't have, you know what I'm saying? You can't really have multiple lives here. Right? It's a conflict. They're emotional. Everything, you can be chilling. Everything might be going good for 2 days. You're like, fuck, something fucked it up. Same game, we fucked it up. Always some shit. You can't enjoy nothing here. You got your car working, now you're fucked. A light came up.
That's why King Solomon said, all the humanity is the spirit. Go ahead, bring it up, bring it up.
This is Ecclesiastes 2, in verse 17. It says, therefore, I hated life because the work that is working in the sun is grievous unto me. All this vanity and vexation of spirit.
All this vanity and vexation of spirit. Fuck. Nigga, I'm working just to pay bills. I'm supposed to be working to establish an enterprise. I'm supposed to build something. Nigga, I'm just paying bills. I'm just living to pay bills. That is supposed to be the part of the people, man. I forgot who said that. What is that? The American people know about the system of, the money system. There'll be a riot tomorrow. I think it was Ford. It was somebody like that.
Yeah, but you really understand it. Like your wages not supposed to be taxed, but yet they're taxing on wages. A lot of us they're taxing you on it, they're taxing you on it. But you don't know. And because you don't know, you don't raise no hell. And even if you did know, it still don't help you raise. People are downside.
They're comfortable here. That's one of the reasons why these people are comfortable here, because they get sick. That's the reason why. They can do what the fuck they want. He could go buy a fucking coke anywhere. He could go smoke Molly and crack. Right? His bitches all around, so I commit adultery. That's why they're comfortable. That's why the Lord is bringing a time of uncomfortability. Because he needs you comfortable. You still can go to McDonald's and get a fucking pie, whatever, or maybe it's 5 for 5 bag.
Who's really the main one saying TGIF? Thank God it's Friday. That's Jay.
Now he's drinking, well, he work hard, drinking pushing on the weekend. But that's not life. The only time I can have fun is on the weekend.
Right, 2 days out the week.
One day I can be really, because one day is you got to clean the house, prepare for Monday. You have no rest.
And all the time that you're trying to run errands after you get out of work, and say you get out of work at 5 or 6, you're too tired to even try to do all the shit you gotta do. So the only day off that you got was Saturday, Sunday, or whatever day of the weekend that you got off. You can't spend that time like with your family or chilling back because you gotta take care of errands and shit. Everything. It's like a wicked system. It's a system that is just meant to
Press.
yeah, you just go up to the surface to just get 2 seconds of breathing time and then just go back down to the bottom.
It's a system that you it keeps you so busy that you don't think you want to praise the Most High. You don't even look up. How many times you look up when you walk? You just like this. Yeah. It's like this. The whole time. Because if you look up and you look at certain things, you ever look at a tree, you ever look at an animal, you ever praise the most high.
Right.
They keep you so fucking. It's a rat race or tunnel vision.
Yeah.
You can't, because you look at the water, you're like, look at the water. You sit there and say, analyze.
Like yesterday, like just to add to the of spirit, because I was at work, and it was a busy day. I was overloaded in my mind, and I'm like, let me go outside. Let me go. You step outside, be in the elements real quick, and then I saw a nice, pretty bird, speckled bird, just jumping a pool of water because it was hot that day, but it rained earlier, and it was just bathing itself. I was like, hey, call on him, and that right there just made my day a lot better.
Yeah. But he keeps you trying to keep you like that, so you don't even pay attention. You have a chance to even give praise to the Most High. To keep you up far from your power. When you look at the earth, like,
When you gotta pay rent, you gotta pay hardship, you gotta pay credit card bills, you gotta pay all these different things, but you don't have time to do it. That's how you gonna keep. You're gonna set the constant hamster.
absolutely. Same shit over and over and over. You niggas not tired of that.
When you look up, happy fucking life.
Happy like
You ain't did shit.
it's done the same as it. You're sick. You're sick. Right? So that's why we upset with this shit. You niggas are playing the fuck around. That's why we want to try to start killing you niggas, man. Alright? Killing you niggas. You the niggas are a fucking problem. You niggas gonna be here another fucking 1,000 years. We'll be here another 5 fucking reincarnations or more.
My ultimate dick got another $2 raise. Not
Yeah,
paying
$2
$18 or $20.
Nigga, let me say, nigga, you doesn't get $50. This nigga get $50 an hour. How much money this motherfucker make, man? They don't think.
They were having now he's the best friend because now he done took a little bit of pressure off. Oh, now we don't want to destroy him now. He done took a little pressure off our back.
Yeah.
That's good now.
That's don't talk about that.
Talk about that.
That's the game. That's the game. Shit. Shit. That's our people.
That's our people, man.
I remember I told them, you see that?
Right, yeah. You gonna take away our place.
Take away your place. He's still gonna take away your place if you're not talking bad about it. Right? He is right, my friend. He hates you. Where's Paradise High?
Let's add a little bit more on Matthew 19. I'm not sure if we still have more. Bring it out. A couple more verses here. Matthew 19, verse 28. And Yahweh said unto them, verily I say unto you, that you which have followed me in the regeneration of the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. And also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, shall receive 100-fold
reward.
and shall inherit everlasting life.
Everlasting life. You understand this? Like, even if you read them for the sake of probably have to they was coming against the truth. Or there was enemies concerning the Messiah. You get them 100 you kill that. Hey, that's the comfort.
What was the devil? What was the devil? That's part of the mission. I wish I came back, came by. He said no.
He said, you are a shut man. They dropped everything. Not Peter and John, Peter and Andrew. Right? Peter and Andrew. Peter and Andrew. Sloppy.
Right? That time Yahushua began to preach and say the kingdom that is at hand. And Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw 2 brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they strayed
everybody. They're not like the rich man. They got too much riches. They
Right.
can't sell it. But that was the spirit. Fuck it.
On site.
On site.
Did on site.
These were the men that Yahweh picked.
Right.
All right? This is what Yahweh gave to Yahweh shop.
They knew what the Habashah was doing, that he was my sheep. There was no question about it. So when he could tell you, follow me.
My sheep hear my voice. That's what it was. His sheep heard his voice. They followed him. Give him that, that sound that a shepherd has. They know. They don't hear that sound. They know that you're not a shepherd. You're not going to follow you.
That's how you know about Mayad. That's how you know back in the reincarnation, they're part of the 144. The 144, they're virgin. We're not following philosophies and many doctrines of Christianity and Catholicism. Just how in these end times, we saw this truth, we gravitated towards the automatic.
Yeah.
We never looked back.
He said, this is the truth. Wait. This is the truth. This is it. Walk me in it. This is it. When I heard, I knew, for some reason, I don't know why. When I graduated high school, you know what I'm saying, after we did Israelites, you know what I'm saying, if I couldn't prove it, I knew I was part of the chosen. All right, so brothers I went to, the first thing I went to was Boston for everything we talk about, so Jacob, we talk about things, children, the most high. Right, and then the Lord brought me in. How you brought me into the truth? Because I used to take Colonel Russell.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord do it. Colonel Russell, man. I came to the truth. And then the Lord watching all different, camps. And then when I heard the name, that's the name.
Right, name.
Oh, that's the hey. How long it was a fight for me to remember that name? Like, it was a fight. It was like I say, how much outside, 10 years later, Yahweh. I'm talking about fighting for the first week. I'm fighting for that name. I'm like, what is that name? I just heard it. What is it? I had to play it over. Like, that means the flesh of those wicked spirits when I was fighting.
Right. So that's how you know that's the real name, because he was trying to fuck with you. Because if it was a false thing, you would have got it automatically. Well, some brothers get it, but I think you get what I'm saying.
For me,
Yeah. Got the Isaiah 30 though. This is the way walking in the car. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21.
this is the way, walk in it. So you're supposed to hear this thing and walk. That's it. Straight king.
I'll start off verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
We see our teachers. All right? You understand this it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody can do it. Right?
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
This is the way, walk in it. Right?
When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
Like, this is it. No, this is it. You give this choice, you telling everybody, hey, you wrestlers, man. You wrestlers, wake up. February 28th. That's where you start at. February 28th. Look, curses, man. Curses. And everybody looking at each other. So, man, curses the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We that young Jeremiah. Then after a while, the Lord makes that older Jeremiah. They ain't gonna give it to them, dog. That's how it is. We come as going to everybody. And everybody ring you.
Yo, on Facebook, you can remove stuff.
First book, I'm on Facebook. I was on Twitter. Twitter. And yeah, Twitter. And the scripture is saying that we Hebrew Israelite. Alright, that's how me and Austin. He was on that good kind of shit too. And Austin, that's how me and Austin, our close. Came to the truth together. Alright, but we was on there cutting different type of religions and philosophy on that fucking shit, right? Having a seal, but really not going to real spirit.
So that's still got to be right here. This verse says, rock, that Isaiah 30. Read it again thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, that's the Lord. That's the Spirit. That's the Spirit, you know, leading.
Just the revelation. I knocked at the door.
Right.
Right? Hopefully. What's up with you? You heard this? That's the Lord. Who was that young, Samuel, right? Samuel? You know Samuel, like, his name was calling him. It was the Lord calling him. This is the fucking Lord. All right? You gotta understand, this is the most high. You don't have to do that. But he said, fuck you, love me so much. Open the door, Jake. Whatever.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock.
Knock. When you sneak, you're supposed to get shit, what's that? Right? You're supposed to go check it out. Oh shit, they got about your outside, come in.
No hesitation, brother. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me.
The Lord gonna be dealing. The Lord gonna deal with you. Now you gonna bring on another. He's gonna give you this truth. All right, gonna put a give you a separation of everybody understanding. Now you're gonna understand how the Lord is supposed to be moved. All right, how the word is supposed to be governed. All right, all statutes and commandments, how you supposed to live, true wisdom. When you wanna love it. That's what I'm gonna follow you with his son. Because he knows that he's the king, and one day he's gonna perish. So you're gonna be in line. So he gotta give you everything. Yeah. Or be one of the wicked son that just destroyed the empire. All for nothing.
Verse 21. To him that overcometh, will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame, and have sat down with my Father in this throne. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. That's the elect, man. The elect are going to overcome. Because the elect, when they heard the outside knocking that door, they opened up the door and they saw the Lord. Right? It wasn't being wicked and just that 2/3 of our people, they hear the door knock, right? They hear this word come out. Right? They hear the name of Yahweh, Shalom Shai, they hear something. They see the videos, man. They see the prophets out the streets, man. And they just walk by.
Yeah, they close the shoulder. They close their ears. They close their ears and hang their eyes and they'll see. All right? Because the Heavenly Father is calling, but they disregard. All right? Continue to be wicked. All right? Continue to say, I don't need anything. I got myself. I'm big and bad. All right?
Right, bro. So like I was gonna say, like second Edges 9. All right, they chose their reward, so they're just gonna have to receive death by pain, man. You would be the rebellious, ass, wicked Israelites. Okay.
Lord is just, man. You've been since 1969. 3 generations there. It's hard. You know? To get this, you niggas in the particularly playing with party bullshit. All right, the face, burning house, a burning building.
That's why Jay got to choose who they're going to serve today. A white man, or you going for Yahweh Rashi? Esau Edom, or Yahweh Rashi?
That's what we coming into. The Lord drawn with the sign, the line. Who are you going to serve this day? Are you going to serve Yahweh Shemar Shai? Or going to serve the peace, the system? And you're going to make a decision. All right, you can't just see. You ain't going to just say it's the worship the peace. No, the way that you're going to show your life is on that chip. You're going to be like, oh, wait, something you can just be alive. No, to show your life, you're going to have to be pierced. Incision in your skin.
Our temptation.
Temptation.
The Lord will tempt every single person in this earth.
Everybody, rich, poor, free or bond, to receive a mark. Karagma. What is it? I think one in Leviticus 19 and 20. Right? Receive a mark. Whatever. Give me that word, I think it's Leviticus 19 and 20. What's that mark?
Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Because we have been doing the will of the Heavenly Father for the sake of the world. Alright, call on the name, being humble and sincere. Alright, being brotherly, doing videos, right there, how we can end this. We're trying to apply the scriptures in your daily life. Even when you fall, you get back up. You made an example to other brethren, to your family. Go ahead.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So they have on sides and keep the elect from the hour of temptation. So he's going to put in the spirit, but they're going to deny or the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. So it's in the law. The law of Israelites. It's all about the law. Okay?
Leviticus 19:28, it reads, it says, you shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you.
You're not supposed to make tattoos. All right, any mark, incision. All right, for the dead. All right.
He puts that word mark in the Hebrew for eye, or eye.
There's no mark in the definition.
It says, definition, decision, imprinted, tattoo or mark.
That's one mark. So it's in the law. I receive a mark. Nobody's going to be sleeping shitting. All right? Not something as far as the grain of rice. All right, people are that old. No, it shouldn't have. No, you don't have to have a lot of data on it. A lot of memory. All right, the memory is going to be in that database. Or that cloud. Everybody trying to be smart. Like, I can't something so small hold this much. They don't have to. The cloud is going to be able to. So when they read it, then all your information is going to be there.
That's just a translate.
Yeah, that's just a translate. There you go. Stop being simple, Jake.
Real quick, I wanted to go to the other marks. What I mark in Hebrew to cut, which is quite. But also look at another mark, which the Lord is going to use on the middle of the Lord to separate them from the world. It's judgment. Look at Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set apart upon the forehead the men that sigh and that cry, all the abominations that have been in the midst thereof. When you go to this word mark, it's particular precept.
I mean, they're not with this bullshit. Or they're not with the how this world is being governed. Or they're speaking against it. They're crying to the Heavenly Father.
Like the 7,000 men that the Lord reserved for the battle.
Oh, I got that.
That word mark in Ezekiel 9 and 4, that word mark there is kawah. Kawah, which is a mark or a sign of exemption from judgment. So while you know the 2/3 and the rest of the world, you guys are going to take that in a physical mark, the Lord is going to put a spiritual mark upon his men. All right, which is going to exempt them from the judgment of the world. Yeah, exempt.
So the same thing as in ancient Egypt, you have to have This is the Lord, don't forget. And everybody that's not found with the mark, get it. Everybody that's not found with the mark, will be put to death. It's going to be destroyed.
You had that blood on your doorpost. That definitely was strong. That's it. Firstborn.
Romans 11:4. The word says the answer of the Most High unto him, I reserve to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
It's the neck. It's not brought down to the image of all. Now down to his image. Right? See his mark. Now down to his system. His velocity. On the Greek, no, the neck ain't gonna do this shit. Right? The neck is not gonna be. You don't want to be here to say this bad to be a servant. Be a servant. When Yahushua come, you have that chance to be unrecognizable as an Israelite. Right? You're going to be a fucking cyber.
They already said the ones that took the vaccination that their DNA already is altered because that serum actually it started playing with DNA. You know what I'm saying? So you know, imagine a mark, that's more advanced than that.
More advanced. Then on top of it, bring on top of it, cancer, radiation. You're going to be cooking. I'll say that shit, you're going to be cooking.
So you like that?
They got to put out a lot of radiation.
You got to put a lot of radiation. Something so small got to be, I mean, the shit is going to be, beaten down.
24/7.
24/7.
It's like, how you hold it.
Yeah. I mean, the market is not in the body. Cooking or something.
Your body used to.
Your body got to be at a certain temperature. So your body can be more hot. Their radiation is where it's
So far out you in your body. The body will think it's something harmful, so it's going to fight it. That's why you have the previous sword. According to Revelation 16, I believe. That's what it is.
I got Revelation 15 and 2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noise and a grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast upon them which worship the enemy. So, for those, like what I'm saying, death to those that take that mark. The ultimate judgment is going to be death. It was all because he didn't have faith in Yahweh and or he didn't believe.
trust the child of Egypt. Because they have been arsonists. Not even wrong.
And that what your boss said?
America.
Americans, look what he had said.
America got big balls, big
Right, like Iran has big balls, right? But America has big.
He was saying that Russia. America, big Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's another superpower. Now we know America is strong. It's going to take all of this and bring it down. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the Lord already got it declared, claimed that America is true. It's already written. So, Trump don't care about the America. He just showed you that he just cares about the next man. Right? If you, American, you just sit around, you should see that he cares about the next man. If your interest, he doesn't give a fuck. Right? Okay, we already got one. Go to Revelation 14, the judgment of the secret.
Revelation 14 of the 5, it says, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, receive the mark of his forehead and in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, unto the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
See that heart? They the nuclear fire. Concentration even about the chariot. Going to be in that big fire. That's the judgment of worshiping the beast. Damn it, because you have to go down. You have to destroy him and the wicked shall not go unpunished. Or is he going to receive the judgment of the wicked?
When you take that part, you basically branding yourself to Esau
Yes.
system.
Saying that you are a property of Esau. So you go to the rule, or you basically you say you don't master, get an earring, get an only in here.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna serve forever. That's what you serve the most high. That's what I'm saying is a digital power. Right? I'm saying that this is your master. So now that your master to be put together, you gotta go with it. Everything that's with about him, gotta be put together. Gotta be destroyed, consumed, obliterated. Right?
It says, you shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Destroyed. Brimstone fire. Go to the hellfire. The presence of the angels, the land, the outside. Alright, so we're gonna be looking down. See a glass. See the judgment of people here at Babylon Creation. See the glass mingle with fire, just looking down. Hey, why have I shot? Deliver. Come on, water. And you're like, damn, that's what I got saved from. Right? Rejoicing, crying. Right? One family, son, mercy.
It's with an itch, man. No more affliction. No more affliction. Sickness.
Don't cry. And I was trying to show you body.
Right. More.
Really understand what you know. What he went through. Let's bring us back to the Father. Ultimate sacrifice. Whatever you want to suffer, give us a chance. It's salvation, man.
Ain't nothing we can do to repay that. Right? So it says our righteousness is filthy rag. Our business services to come out here week in, week out. That's the thing we have lost with the shot.
It's nothing. No. Come out every 2 hours. Or do a little every 4 minutes. Go back to the day.
Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. Yeah, so we're supposed to be leading on to what the Lord has commanded us to do. The Lord has instructed us to not take that hand to be, not look at the so-called white man as a savior. How should our shine to be the savior that we need? Right? A lot of these dicks, right? They're looking at the so-called white man as a savior. They want to obey the so-called white man instead of the Lord. They look at the white man like, man, this guy, he's the one that's in power. He's the one that's in charge. So let me obey him. I want to say not supposed to obey him. That is the life of faith. That is the community that works about what happened. That's why a lot of these jigs keep shit. The Lord is here to go, keep us from that power.
You don't want to serve the Most High, you take the chip. That's just what it is. That's what it is. You don't serve the Most High, you take the chip.
And you see that too, with 2020, a lot of people, a lot of J money showed y'all faith, showed that y'all, showed that y'all going for the Lord. Because when Esau came down with this, taking this vaccine, that was important, man. Okay, now we go into the time of the grace of me. Okay, y'all can do the same thing, y'all go forward. That's why y'all have to be with the Lord. Okay, y'all didn't have the truth, knowledge, and wisdom of the understanding of the scriptures, man. Okay, so now when when Esau comes down with martial law, okay, and get in trouble, man, y'all gonna forward, man. Okay?
Proverbs 8 and 35. Oh no, I'm sorry, 33. It says, hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. That represents one of the prophets. All right, this is you. Watching daily at the Lord's gates. It says, for whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord Yahweh. But he that sinneth against me, wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. That's it.
Most High, you hate death, because the man before us not.
Yeah.
That's right. When verse bringing out to us says hear instruction. We just don't want to hear instruction. The scripture talking about, they put away like, the men that's telling you the truth, okay, you just keep walking, okay, your family member that you fucking had, friend that you knew that told you about the truth, you shouldn't need the celebrities, man. Okay, so celebrities that told you that you didn't like, okay, but y'all didn't want to listen, man. Okay, that's why, that's what God is breathing his death, man. Okay, scripture say that, the judgment will begin at the house of the Lord, man. Those that know that those that heard that like, they that know that they is much trouble. Okay, that's that's the time that the Lord is on with you, man. Okay, Lord not coming to play, right? Y'all had ample amount of time, seek y'all about your child. You got to think that the Lord work on your time, but don't be procrastinating. You can't procrastinate with y'all about your child. Okay?
Go there. Say here, man, what is what you into? Oh yeah, he's still on the phone. They consider. But he was born. I mean, you heard though. He was born. Zechariah 7 and 11. But they refused to hearken. They pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as impediment stone, that they should hear the law and the words which Yahweh of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from Yahweh of hosts.
Jacob wanted to change their ways because stop eating pork, crab, chicken, lobster, or stop eating adultery. You're not going to die if you stop eating those things. There's better food than fucking pork. There's better meat.
Man.
Goat,
Steak.
bison.
Esau would rather hold on to the traditions of slavery.
Yeah, Jacob. Because if you really get into it, Edomites are the biggest pork eaters. They eat bacon and pork all day.
Every day.
3 times a week they're gonna have some pork.
Pork on their burgers, pork on their eggs,
Yeah.
Pork in a milkshake.
pork on their milkshake.
Jacob learned that from his fucking person.
That's why the scripture said that, you don't let your father be devil. They work that you do that. And you and the father of Esau was, the way I think he represented you as well. And that's what I mean, the same instruction is going to get behind by that new instruction.
13. Therefore it came to pass that he cried, and would not hear. So they cried, and I would not hear, said the Lord of hosts.
I'm crying. You couldn't listen to me. I'm going to cry.
I'm gonna show you how to really come here.
Yeah.
Isn't that righteous? That's the Lord being fair. Okay? He got to see the prophets out. Okay, prophesying, all right, hot weather, prophesying, doing videos. Okay? And then now when famine on the word happens, now how you gonna get caught? Right? Yeah, how you gonna get caught?
Lord says, the day you're going to laugh, so you're going to laugh.
They're gonna laugh when you're third. You're gonna mock when you're third coming.
Right.
Probably the first shot.
Nigga.
We told you.
Hey, what's that saying? People laugh last, last is last.
Yes.
Because right now,
That nigga's laughing and they're having to marry, having abundance.
right now laughing, looking at us laughing at whatever y'all been doing, but it's cool, man. Okay? If we're gonna take the low for right now, it's cool. All right?
Real quick, Luke chapter 6, verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
What are you at? Yeah, Luke.
Luke 26, Luke 6.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. When I say unto you which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you. Alright? So those who are laughing now, man, alright, your ass is gonna, the table's gonna turn very soon. The elect, especially like we were before. Alright, we going through it now. We're going through the fiery furnace now.
We're weeping now, in mourning.
Right.
And it was gonna laugh. It was be a saying that that's what we have so hard to get sick.
It's like, it's like you're investing. You're investing. what I mean? It may not seem like it, okay? But you know, it's gonna pay back.
We're gonna catch up. It is a beautiful investment. It's the best investment that you can invest in. It's better than cryptocurrency. Whatever on the stock exchange or stock market.
They want to invest in women. They want to invest in everything except gold.
Matthew 20:16 says, so the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but you chose.
First shall be last, and last shall be first. Okay, we doing this last right now. You know, we're gonna be first in the city. Okay? You know, when all that breaking loose, and we gonna keep us to remember, just like, that's for real. Okay, just like, in the time to get in trouble. Okay, y'all remember what we were saying. Okay, y'all look, y'all want some sign, you try to make it to a center to get some place. Okay, so some of them they didn't take up on it, or off one place. Okay?
And that's fair, that's justified balance, righteous balance. Right? They weren't trying to jump in the boat last minute. Just on the time for Noah. We're back all over again the time for Noah. Noah was looking up the ark. They believed they loved, they mocked, they scoffed, they talked shit. Those same spirits are talking shit to Noah back in the day, talking shit to Noah and all about you.
Back then, small man, Noah, saying that's not going to rain and this, that, and the third. Soon as that drop came, that's when he believed.
That was funny, right? They just spit all these and then everything started to start.
Yeah, water comes from the sky, water comes from the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, and they mark this boat. Okay?
There was a stop when they cut that first race, though.
That's how the British rain.
At that time,
That's how the Lord gonna be like too. Okay?
talking about talking about all that. As soon as the man looked around, what? Man, this guy's crazy. Take him to the assembly. Baker actually.
Then the fucking draft gonna come and that's when everybody gonna be shattered.
Jake, did you see every time war, rumors of war, Jake like the fucking talk about being drafted? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they need shit. Yeah, all types of
That shit when I read it.
They did it with you said they did it with 2020, remember?
Yeah.
They always think it's a joke. Hey, Jake think everything is a game. Alright, you gonna fucking find around, fuck around and find out.
Paulie is sitting great dignity. They all just joke all day. Just do bullshit dance. On TikTok. That's it.
And right now,
They proud.
that's because, y'all comfortable. That's why every, kind of, okay, just because y'all comfortable, just because, y'all reading about the book of wars and about what's going to happen here. Okay, so y'all reading about the war, but I'm not having to get those schools. Okay? We are resisting that, at the rate.
But it's Ezekiel 33, 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord Yahweh. And they come unto thee as the people cometh.
Let's go listen to them. See what's up. They saying some good shit.
And they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
With their mouth calm, brother, calm. yeah, black people like, but in their heart, it's straight wicked.
They go eat pork sauce.
Right.
Pork sauce. That's how people is. Which people say they hungry when they love. Their heart is going wicked. That's how people. Stiff neck, hard head, full of shit. Hypocrites.
And lo, there are unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant sound and can play well on an instrument.
Right. This truth sounds interesting. Shit, I remember the whole thing going on with that. The light. Okay, people tuning in trying to see what was up with the light. Okay, that was interesting as a chick. Okay, this is thing for the entertainment.
Right. They click on the videos, the big videos, the Edomite kisses, Israelite quick videos.
You just cursing on the shit down there. Edomite. Shit, the fucking, the shit with the happened in Hollywood. That bitch that was fucking playing around in Hollywood. I put in the chat. It was something on Instagram. I don't know what to see it. It was, I guess, Diddy. It was Diddy, report or whatever. You got an Israelite from Columbus rapping, making a rap video. Now you see it? You're making a rap video about Diddy. Like, I'm gonna show you later, dog. I'll put it in the chat. But you like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be an Israelite. What are you doing it? You're making a rap video. You don't know what's going on. With the prison shakes and with the stab. He was an old man too. See, Jake don't know what time he in, man.
Don't know what they were doing.
Jake only concerned with quality.
It says Ezekiel 33 and 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when it's coming to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Yeah, I hear the word, I don't know what. Okay, I say I believe, but y'all working on it. Okay? Then when y'all start talking about happening, that's when y'all gonna try to keep it open. Right? That's when y'all gonna talk about happening. Okay, there was a thing going on, with the, Iran, people say that, now the conspiracy theorists, now they want to believe. Okay? They was calling us conspiracy theorists. Okay? But now y'all say that I'm gonna talk about what's gonna happen. Okay, we was been speaking about, war with, 40 years. We've been talking about that. We've been saying that, right? For years now. Okay, but now, now it's coming to fruition. Now it's happening. Okay?
Everybody's scared.
Everybody's scared because I ran into that, U.S.
That big thing. Iran, it's not us. We don't want no smoke with you. You motherfuckers don't give a fuck. So this is not across some of gold. Because they, over there, when they have a regime or a government that's off, that's wicked, they cast them out. So if they see that you still, you going out rioting, they say that you with policies and they're pushed out. But you with this government. Isaiah 65 and 12. Therefore will I remember you to the sword. And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But then evil before my eyes, and then choose that wherein I delight not.
That's when now when it's working, now when it's tasting.
Not fair to both sides. Not understanding the principle of wisdom. Or the principle of wisdom is fair to both sides. That's the beginning of wisdom. You guys don't fear the both sides, so now the both sides they make you fair. my judgment, my death and destruction. He ain't gonna say, hey, it is possible. Then shall they learn death by pain.
We created creatures, apparitions, demons. You know, when I see all these things, that's when she's trying to turn back to the
But it's too late. You don't have the name. And if you do have the name, I'm trying to say, I have not known you. Working for the iniquity. You know, every time I read it, it's like, I don't want that. It's scary. I don't want the Lord to say that to me.
You had that, you know, that video that happened with the shit. That being pulled over by police, and he was calling your house down there like that was a change.
Now, it's not going to change the scripture agree with that as a second.
You know, but you know, usually as an example, that's what some of y'all say that I heard, you know, that I heard the name was bullshit. Okay, then you know, then when it's family, okay, people rap in the street, y'all was gonna be calling your house trying to find work.
Because faith is also active of that name. If faith ain't been built under that name, or you still have the chance. How's it gonna help you when you come to that time of adversity? You don't even know what the name really consists of.
Heard it. You never, but you never worked out that way.
You never work it out, right?
So it's not going to be a automatic thing that you do.
Right.
And if you do it, it's not automatic, so it's not sincere.
Right. Even though it's natural power within itself. Right? You can cast out devils, perform miracles, in the name of Yahweh, God shall become a child. All that requires faith.
Yeah. Hebrews 11 and 6. Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you gotta have faith. Times going into, we go show our faith by calling the name of the Lord, but we're showing our faith now, right? Teaching, right? You know, constantly. Inside the season, right? Doing the lessons throughout the week. Right, when we go through things, we call upon the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
First Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So the Lord will start judgment with Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American men and women, all right? That heard this truth. All right, because they pushed the all four first to the earth. All right, so the Lord is going to begin judgment with those that know that they're Israelites. Okay, so all of these false prophets, right, these IUIC, these Genesis, all of these false camps, man, that don't really teach 100% truth or teaching on a foundation of a false name. And how about Shai got the first target set up?
That's right. Any more with this up?
Alright, so Lord, in this camp is edifying. That one gives my praise and our glory to.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
And then go on to our fathers and them to bring hope and that talk to the truth and that we will. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akims. Down and say shalom.
Shalom.